Start, first of all, Coach Brian Durocher and Senior Center Isabel Menard. Welcome to you guys, and welcome Coach and Isabel. I heard you have to kind of go to warm up, so if we can, we'll start with a statement by Coach and then address your questions to Isabel if you have them, and then we'll let her dismiss her and she can go to practice. So, go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, I'll just start by saying that, on behalf of everybody at Boston University, certainly our hockey program, we're awful proud and happy to be here and certainly excited to take on the challenge that is the Minnesota Gophers and the 3,400 partisan fans that'll be here tomorrow. We're also greatly appreciative for the hospitality and the support that's been here during our time.
For Brian, what concerns you the most about the Gophers?
Probably the fact that they have an All-American goalie, they have great defense and great forwards. But I think I said it last night that when you play a team like this, rule one is when they score one goal, you have to really button down the hatches and bring your concentration and focus level up to another level, because you don't want to get in those 3 and 4 goal runs, which can happen real fast with a team like this. So again, we've got to be look to see if we can get that first goal, start the game in good fashion, but more importantly, prevent any runs.
Well, having played in the 2011 National Final, help this time around just from experience. How many players do you have back from that team also?
There's enough kids that have played in 2011, but also kids who have been, in Hockey East Championships, big games. So I think there's enough experience, but it's kind of a wash with this field. Our team, obviously Minnesota, Mercyhurst, and BC were all pretty experienced teams as far as being in the Frozen Four and being in big games. So I don't think there's a huge advantage. I think, if there's an advantage, it's the crowd that'll be back in the Gophers, but that can be fun for any visiting team to take on that challenge.
When you step back and look at it, how do you, as a coach from the East, rationalize that no team but a WCHA team, and just 3 of them at that, has ever won the national title since the NCAA?
Those 3 schools are fantastic hockey institutions. They're desired institutions, for female hockey players as well as male hockey players. And there's an awful lot to be said for the big schools out here that have a lot of resources and a lot of opportunity. And we're hoping that we can break that streak. I know there's others out east who have certainly put up a good challenge, but credit to them that have won it, and what they've done and where the support's been from their administration.
Do we have questions for Isabel? Arlen, go ahead.
Isabel, do you feel your team has been playing its best hockey now in the postseason in March?
Oh, definitely. I mean, the past couple of weeks have been great for us. I think the turnaround from playing Connecticut and coming down from a 5-0 deficit and coming back to win, I think that really turned our team around. And from then on, we just been rolling and playing well as a team.
Kat, did you have a question for Isabel?
A couple of weeks ago, you mentioned how your role was one of a helper, getting the assist on your teammates' goals. Now, past couple of weeks, you've stepped up and have been scoring a lot more. Do you change anything in how you approach the game, or is that just the way the plays are developing?
I think it's a little bit of both. How the plays are developing, I think that's how I would describe it. I'm just trying to help out my teammates, and I've been really fortunate to have some good line mates, and the team overall has been helping me. So.
Of course.
You obviously have a lot of talent on your top line, but do you feel that your line in any given game can actually be like a second scoring line, like be a top line on many teams?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think we stepped up in the last few games, but I think the 2 line mates that I have play really hard, and they make my job pretty easy. But I think overall we've been stepping up and scoring here and there.
Any other questions for the player?